ओके उमर, अब है हमारा मई जून 2023 पेपर 3. ओके, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस. उमर, आपको आपको ना मैं पेपर 2 अपलोड कर दूंगा, वो लाजमी देख लेना, ठीक है? उसके अंदर ना मैंने इनको इनको एक्सप्लेन भी किया है काफी, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस को. ठीक है, तो the diagram shows the graph of y is equal to f of x, which consists of two straight lines a, b, and bc. The lines a prime and b prime from the graph of y is equal to g of x. This is my graph of f of x, and this is g of x, which is the result of applying a sequence of two transformations in either order to y is equal to f of x. State fully the two transformations. Okay. स्टूडेंट्स, एज आई सेड कि अगर आपने पहले ट्रांसलेशंस देखनी हो तो आप काम करें ना. ये आपका ओरिजिनल पॉइंट बी है, ये आपका बी प्राइम है, तो कितना राइट साइड पे शिफ्ट हुआ है? एक, टू, वन, टू. इट्स मींस बी जो है हैज शिफ्टेड टू 2 units to the right. Now let's see what happened to C. C is shifted to 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means ये horizontal translation नहीं हुई. अगर हॉरिजॉन्टल ट्रांसलेशन होती तो एक जैसी यूनिट होता, एक जैसा आपका फैक्टर या जो भी आप कह सकते हो, ट्रांसलेशन एक जैसी होती, एक तरह की होती. हॉरिजॉन्टल ट्रांसलेशन नहीं है. नाउ लेट्स कम टू सी वर्टिकल ट्रांसलेशन. नाउ इफ वी मूव डाउनवर्ड 1, 2, so B move downward. Now look at C. C 1, 2. So you look at C. C also moves down 2 units downward. Now look at A. 1, 2. So it means A also moved 2 units downward. So it means that 2 is subtracted. 2 is subtracted. Let me write all coordinates first. A is 1, 3. B is 2, 5. C is 4, 4. 4, 4. And then A prime is 2, 1. B prime is 4, 3. C prime is 8, 2. Now, as I said, that this graph is translated 2 units downward, or this, you can see this change is here in y coordinates. 3 becomes 1, 5 becomes 3, 4 becomes 2. So it's meaning 2 is subtracted from the y coordinate. So this is known as vertical translation. Okay, this is known as vertical translation. So the first point is vertical translation 0, -2. Okay, 0, -2. Now we will see the stretch both in x-axis and in y-axis direction. To see that, let's see first of all the horizontal stretch. If you see, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8. So it's mean every x coordinate is multiplied with 2. Every x coordinate is multiplied with 2. So we have learned the concept that when x coordinate, let's say this is 2, if x coordinate is divided by something, let's say 2, and the answer is 1, then we pronounce this factor as 1/2. Okay, listen again. If we have a original value 2 and we divide it by 2, and we call horizontal stretch factor 1/2. Again, if we have 4 and this becomes 2, so it's mean 4 is divided by 2 to make the horizontal stretch factor 1/2. But in our case, this is not divided case. Okay, actually this is multiplied. Okay, 1 is multiplied with 2 to get 2, 2 is multiplied with 2 to get 4, and 4 is multiplied with 2 to get 8. So it's mean here we have 2, but to the stretch factor will be 1. Sorry, the stretch factor will be 2 in this case. Okay. In this case, we have a stretch factor 2. So horizontal stretched with factor 2. Okay. Horizontal stretch with factor 2. Next, we have, this is very, very interesting question, students. Question 2. The function f is defined for x belongs to R, where c is a constant. It is given that f of x is always greater than 2. For all values of x, find the set of possible values for c. So for quadratic curve, students, please आप इसका completing square बना लिया करें. So x square minus 2 times x times 3 plus 3 square minus 3 square plus c. So this will become x square x minus 3 whole square minus 9 plus c. So we can also write it as plus c minus 9. So it means that my vertex will be 3 comma c minus 9. So the meaning of vertex is, I don't know where c lies, but let's say if we say that because the leading coefficient is positive, so it will definitely, it has face upward. So this is my vertex v with 3 comma c comma c minus 9. So students, all heights are greater than 2. It is given in the question. F of x means heights. Listen again. F of x means height of the graph. So all heights are greater than 2. All heights are greater than 2. All heights are greater than 2. These are all heights, okay? All these heights are greater than 2. So essentially, vertex is also a height, okay? This is the smallest height. So if all heights are greater than 2, so obviously this specific height, which is actually c minus 9, is also greater than 2, because whole function is greater than 2. Whole function is greater than 2 means all heights are greater than 2. And c minus 9 is one of the heights. So it means that is also greater than 2. So c is greater than 2 plus 9. So that means c is greater than 11. Okay. This is the best possible answer of this question. Given the give the complete expansion of this. So now you have to open up to 6 terms. So five C0 x raised to power 5, 2 over x raised to power 0 plus 5C1 x raised to power 4, 2 over x raised to power 1 plus 5C2 x raised to power 3, 2 over x raised to power 2, then 5C3 x raised to power 2, and then 2 over x raised to power 3 plus 5C4 x raised to power 1, 2 over x raised to power 4, then 5C5 x raised to power 0, 2 over x. You can skip this step. And you can write the direct answer, which is x5 plus 5c1 is 5, and then times 2 will be 10, 10x cubed, then 5c2 is 10, and 2 square is 4, so 40x plus 5c3, which is again 10, 2 raised to power 3, which is 8, so 80 over x plus 5c4 is 5, and 2 raised to power 4 is 16, which is again 80. So 80 over x cube plus 2 raised to power 5, which is 32 over x raised to power 5. So this is the whole expansion of above expression. In the expansion of a plus bx square times x plus 2 over x, the coefficient of x is 0 and the coefficient of 1 over x is 80. So let's write here a plus bx square and the answer of above expression. So in order to get x, a will be multiplied with nothing, and bx square will be multiplied with the coefficient of x. Okay. A to get x, a will be multiplied with 40. So 40ax, and then bx square will be multiplied with 80. So that will become plus 80bx. Okay. So the coefficient of x in this will be 40a plus 80b. So 40a plus 80b is equal to 0. So that means a plus 2b is equals to 0. So this is equation 1. Now, the coefficient of 1 over x is 80. So to make 1 over x, we will multiply a with 80. So that will be 80a over x plus, we will multiply bx square with 80 over x cubed. So that will be 80b over x. So that means 80a plus 80b into 1 over x. So 80a plus 80b is equals to 80. Dividing by 80, you will get a plus b is equals to 1. So that is my equation number 2. So from this equation, a is equal to 1 minus b. Put in above, you will get 1 minus b plus 2b is equal to 0. So b plus 1 equal to 0. So b will be minus 1. And a will be 1 minus minus 1. So that means a is equals to 2. And b is equals to minus 1. Show that the equation may be expressed in the form of cos only. So 3 times tan square is sine square x over cos square x minus 3 sine square x will be written as, let's say, 3 into 1 minus cos square x minus 4 equal to 0. Now let's multiply it with cos square throughout. So this will become 3 times 1 minus cos square x minus 3 into 1 minus cos square x times cos square x minus 4 cos square x equal to 0. So 3 minus 3 cos square x minus 3 cos square x minus minus plus 3 cos 4x minus 4 cos square x equal to 0. So 3 cos 4x minus 10 cos square x plus 3 equal to 0. So this is the required form. Now hence solve the equation. To solve the original equation, we will solve the transformed equation. So as a quadratic equation, this will become 3 minus 10, 3. So first value of cos square x will be 1 over 3. And the second value of cos square x is just 3. Now if you take square root, you will get x is equal to 1 over root 3. X is equals to minus 1 over root 3. And then if you take square root, you will get x is equal to plus minus root 3. Students, as the value of cos x can never exceeds 1. Okay? The value of cos x or sin x, no matter what the angle is, can never exceeds 1. But root 3 is greater than 1. Root 3 is greater than 1. So we will say that this is not possible. So we will proceed only first two cases. Now cos x is negative in second and third quadrant with a basic angle. Basic angle is shift. Please set your calculator on degrees because the domain is given in degree. Shift cos inverse of 1 over root 3. So 54.7356. So these are the two possible answers. First answer will be 180 minus basic angle. So that will be 125.3 degree. And if you add 180 in basic angle, you will find this angle, but this is out of domain. As you see, the domain is still 180. And in case of first, and cos x is positive, cos x is positive in first and last quadrant, but last is not possible. So x is equals to first one, which is again 54 point. We can write it as 7 degree. So these are the two answers of our equation. A circle has equation this. Line is also given. Find the coordinates for the 2 points of intersection. So x minus 1 whole square plus x minus 9 plus 4 whole square is equal to 40. So x minus 1 whole square plus x minus 5 whole square is equal to 40. So x square plus 1 minus 2x plus x square plus 25 minus 10x minus 40 equal to 0. So 2x square and then minus 12x. And then we have 26 minus 40, and that will be minus 14 equal to 0. So 2 minus 12 minus 14. So x will be minus 1. X will be 7. So y will be, for x equal to minus 1, y will be x minus 9. So minus 1 minus 9 will be minus 10. So minus 1 comma minus 10. And for x is equal to 7, y is equal to 7 minus 9. So that is minus 2. So the other point will be 7 comma minus 2. So the first point is minus 1 comma minus 10. And the second point is 7 comma minus 2. Find an equation of the circle with diameter AB. So let's say, student, these are the points AB. And here we have a circle. Here we have a circle for which AB is a diameter. For which AB is a diameter. So that means the midpoint of AB will be my center. So my center will be 7 minus 1 over 2 and minus 10 minus 2 by 2. So center will be 3 comma minus 6. And for radius, we will apply the either distance formula from C to A or distance formula from A to B and then divided by 2. So I am going to find the distance between A and C. So minus 10 y2 minus y1 square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. So that will be 4 square 16 plus 4 square 16. So root 32. So root 32 will be 4 root 2. So equation of circle will become x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 root 2 whole square is equals to y plus 6 whole square is equal to 4 root 2 whole square. That will become 32. So this is my equation of circle for which AB is my diameter. The next question is, the diagram shows a sector of a circle with center O, radius is given, angle is theta. It is given that length of AB is 9.6 and that the area of the sector is 76.8. Find the area of shaded region. As we know that, students, area of sector will be half r square theta. And it is given that the area of sector is 76.8. So call it equation 1. And secondly, arc length is r theta. And also arc length is given 9.6 is equals to r theta. Call it equation 2. So we can find this value of r in above equation. So let's say r from this equation will be 9.6 over theta, or you can make theta as subject. Doesn't matter. So 76.8 is equal to 1 over 2. 9.6 over theta whole square into theta. So 76.8 multiplied with 2 divided by 9.6 square. Okay. 5.3 is equals to 1 over theta. So theta is equals to 1 divided by answer. So 0.6. Next we have theta is 0.6 and r will be 9.6 over 0.6 will be, so r will be 16. So students, the shaded region will be, shaded area will be sector area, which is 76.8 minus triangle area. Now to find the triangle area, as we know that triangle area is half into 16 into 16, which is 16 square, sine of angle between those two sides, which is sine of 0.6, and then 0.5 times 16 square times sine of radian 0.6. So this is 72.2742. So required area is 76.8 minus answer. So that is 4.53 is my required area. Okay. Next we have find the perimeter of the shaded region. To find the perimeter of the shaded region, all we need is this thing, this AB. Because arc AB is already known. So let's find AB using, there are multiple ways. One of the best way is to find AB through these isosceles triangle. Because if you draw a perpendicular on it, then this angle will become 0.3, 0.3, because it will bisect that angle. And original angle is 0.6. Also, it will bisect these two sides, and this angle is 90. This is only true for isosceles triangle. R is also known, so R was 16. So let's find now, I will call it M. So let's find now AM. So to find AM, we can apply sine. So sine of 0.3 is equals to perpendicular, which is AM over hypotenuse, which is 16. So AM is 16 times sine of 0.3. So, but we want to find total AB, so that is 32, twice of AM. So 32 times sine of 0.3, 9.456, 9.456. So perimeter will be 9.456 plus 9.6 plus 9.6. So the answer will be 19.056. So we can call it 19.1. So this is my perimeter of this shaded thing. Another way to find AB is the law of cosine. Okay. Or you can find AB using law of cosine that says AB square is equal to sum of the squares of opposite sides, 16 square plus 16 square minus 2 times 16 into 16 into cos of angle between those two sides. So cos of 0.6. So this is, in this way you can also find AB as 9.456. The next question is from functions. We have done this similar question in previous paper. Cambridge repeat the concept in 1 year, okay? The function f is defined by this, state the range of f. Student, to see the range of function, to see the range of these type of rational functions, all we need to see this 2 and the sign, which is actually add or subtract, and the value which you can put in this function. Okay, so actually something is subtracted from 2. So it's mean 2 is the largest value, because if we subtract something from 2, 2 will become small. So we can say that f of x always will be less than 2. Not you cannot put equal on this. Let's say if you have a domain x greater than or equal to 2, only in that case you will put f of x less or equal to 2. But if you have a strict inequality here, you will also write the range of f of x as f of x less than 2, or you can write y is less than 2, because f of x and y are the two same things. Next, let's say, students, if you have a plus here, 2 plus 5 over x plus 2, okay, then your range will be y is greater than 2, okay? And definitely, according to that, your domain will be also given. Anyway, obtain an expression for f inverse of x. So let's find f inverse of x, but before that, let's write f of x in some proper form. 2 times x plus 2 minus 5 over x plus 2. So that will be 2x plus 4 minus 5, which will be minus 1 over x plus 2. So y is equals to 2x minus 1 over x plus 2. So y x plus 2y is equals to 2x minus 1. Bring x on the left side to make it common. So y minus 2 is equals to minus 2y minus 1. So x is equals to minus 2y minus 1 over y minus 2. Take minus common and adjust it in the denominator. So 2y plus 1 over, flip the denominator, that will become 2 minus y. Let's interchange x and y. So y is equal to 2x plus 1 over 2 minus x. So f inverse is this function. 2x plus 1 over 2 minus x. It has 4 marks and you have earned 3 marks because you have just found the inverse now. And state the domain of f inverse. In the previous question, the same question we have solved, the domain of f inverse is the range of f. Okay. The next question is domain of f inverse. You will write range of f, because domain of f inverse is actually range of f. In the previous part, we have just write the range of f, and that was y is less than 2. So this is my domain of f inverse. But if you write domain, you have to change the variable, because y is range variable. Range variable is y, and domain variable is x. Remember that. So range of f was y less than 2. And if you want to write the domain of f inverse will be similar thing, the range of f, but you have to change the variable. So that is x less than 2. So this is my x less than 2 is my domain of f inverse. The function g is defined by g of x is equal to x plus 3 for x greater than 0. Obtain an expression for fg. What is fg? Let me write first of all f. F was 2x minus 1 over x plus 2. 2x minus 1 over x plus 2. And g of x is x plus 3. If you want to find fg, you have to put the next function into the previous function. So you will put g in f. You will put g in f. Okay. So fgx will be 2 times x plus 3 minus 1 over x plus 3 plus 2. So 2x plus 6 minus 1 will be 5 over x plus 5. This is my fg. A progression has first term a and second term is this, which is a positive constant. For the case where the progression is geometric and the sum to infinity is 264, find the value of a. So if the progression is geometric, then the common ratio will be next term over previous term. This is my common ratio. And as you know that this is a fraction, so a will come here. So a square over a times a plus 2. So a will be cancelled out. A over a plus 2. This is my range, and this is my ratio. So sum to infinity is 264. And formula for sum to infinity is first term, which we call it a. 1 minus common ratio, which is a over a plus 2 is equals to 264. So a plus 2 into a, by taking LCM, a plus 2 will go to the numerator after taking LCM. So a square plus 2a is equal to 264 times 2. 264 times 2 will be 528. So a square plus 2a minus 528 equals to 0. So 1, 2 minus 528. So first value of a is minus 24. Second value of a is 22. But as it is given that a is positive constant, so you will take a is equals to 22 only. A is equal to 22 only. Next is for the case where the progression is arithmetic and a is 6. Determine the least value of n required for the sum of the first n terms to be less than minus 480. So my first term is 6 and my second term was, which is actually a. My first term is a and second term is a square over a plus 2. A square over a plus 2. So if a is 6, then 36 over 8. So this will be 9/2, sorry. Determine the least value of n. Okay. Okay, students. Determine the least value of n to required for the sum of the first n terms to be less than this. So Sn is given n/2 times 2a plus n minus 1d. This is my sum of n terms, and this is less than minus 480. So n/2, 2a, which is 12 plus d. Now common difference is 9/2 minus 6, and that will be 9 minus 12 will be minus 3/2. So common difference is minus 3/2. So minus 3/2 into n minus 1 minus 480. So 12 minus 3/2 n plus 3/2 less than 4. 480 times 2 will be 960 minus. So 12 plus 3/2 will become 27/2 minus 3/2 and less than minus 960. So minus 3/2 and square plus 27/2 and plus 960 less than 0. Okay. Or you can multiply it with 2 to avoid fractions. So 27n plus 960 times 2 will be 1860 minus 3, 27, 1860. So one of the value is minus 20.8. Let's say. Student, I'm doing some mistake.
सर 960 960 1920 नहीं होता?
बताओ ना, कहाँ मिस्टेक हुई है?
जो 960 को आपने वो किया मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2,
मुझे नहीं पता, मैं देख लेता हूँ।
1920 देख।
थैंक यू। एक बड़ा प्रॉब्लम इसमें है, वो मैं इसलिए कर रहा हूँ। अच्छा, बच्चे ना इससे आगे कुछ समझते ही नहीं है। बच्चे कहते हैं बस अभी देखना ना, अभी ये होएगा तो मैं आपसे पूछूंगा करना क्या है। आई थिंक इसी के 2 नंबर आगे होंगे इससे आगे बताने के। 27 1920। हाँ, एक आई एन की वैल्यू 30.19 और एक आई जी आपकी माइनस 21.19। अब इतना तो आपको पता है कि n कैन नेवर बी अ डेसिमल और नेगेटिव नंबर ना। n विल बी सम इंटीजर बिकॉज इट्स अ काउंटिंग। बट स्टूडेंट्स, अब आपको नहीं पता होगा कि मतलब ये तो आपको पता चल गया कि -21 तो नहीं लेना। अब 30 में ना आप 31 लो या 29 लो, क्या करना है पता नहीं। यहां से आप वर्ड देखोगे कि लीस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ एन, तो मे बी मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स टेक लाइक 29 ले लीस्ट को देखते हुए, या ग्रेटेस्ट लिखा होता तो क्या पता 31 ले लेते हैं। तो बच्चों याद रखना, हमेशा जब भी इनइक्वालिटी आती है ना, और P1 में तो इक्वालिटी इनइक्वालिटी बहुत ज्यादा आती है AS में, जब भी इनइक्वालिटी होती है तो ये इसके आंसर्स नहीं होते, ये इसके हेल्पिंग टूल होते हैं। ये भी आपने हेल्पिंग नंबर्स निकाले हैं, आंसर्स ये नहीं है। आंसर मैं बताता हूँ क्या है। आप हमेशा टेस्ट पॉइंट, इनइक्वालिटी को टेस्ट पॉइंट के बगैर कोई कर ही नहीं सकता। ऑब्वियस सी बात है, एक नेगेटिव नंबर एक पॉजिटिव दरमियान में से बेस्ट है जीरो उठाएं। यहाँ से जीरो उठाएं और क्वेश्चन के अंदर पुट करें, किधर, इधर से एन को जीरो उठाएं और इधर पुट करें, 0 0 0 1920 लेस देन जीरो। तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है 1920 लेस देन जीरो तो नहीं होता। इट्स मीन ये फॉल्स है और आगे वाले दोनों ट्रू होंगे, बिकॉज क्वाड्रेटिक इनइक्वालिटी जब भी चेक की जाती है, दरमियान वाला ट्रू हो तो एंड वाले फॉल्स, और अगर दरमियान वाला ट्रू हो तो एंड वाले फॉल्स होते हैं। ठीक है, एनीवे अब इट्स मीन्स के n है ग्रेटर देन दिस एंड n है लेस देन दैट, ये तो इम्पॉसिबल है, नेगेटिव हो ही नहीं सकता। तो 30.19 से आगे वाला नंबर कौन सा होगा? बहुत सिंपल है, n इज इक्वल टू 31। तो लेट्स से इन इन केस अगर ये हो जाता ट्रू और ये हो जाता फॉल्स और ये हो जाता फॉल्स, तो फिर क्या होता? फिर आप लेते n इज इक्वल टू 30 पॉइंट, इससे पीछे लेना था तो आप लेते 29। और डेफिनेट सी बात है, यहाँ पे उसने क्या लिखा होता देन, लीस्ट की जगह उसने क्या लिखा होता? ग्रेटेस्ट, ग्रेटेस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ एन, तो वो होती है आपकी 30.1 से पीछे वाली, दैट इज 20, सॉरी दैट इज नॉट 29 बट 30। ओके, 30.19 से पीछे वाली वैल्यू है 30, तो आप एन को लेते 30। इस तरह इनइक्वालिटी जब भी आती है यू हैव टू टेक दिस वे। ओके, एन है आपका 31। थैंक यू। नेक्स्ट है, a curve which passes through this has equation this, derivative is this, find equation of curve। तो आपको पता है बच्चों, डेरिवेटिव दिया हुआ है तो उसको इंटीग्रेट करेंगे तो फंक्शन आ जाता है। वन को इंटीग्रेट करें तो एक्स आता है, और एक्स माइनस वन की पावर -3 को चले इंटीग्रेट नहीं करता मैं, पहले मैं इसको लिख देता हूँ 1। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, ये आपकी ओरिजिनल कर्व है। सो इफ यू विल इंटीग्रेट इट, यू विल राइट x-2 इंटू x-1 की पावर -2 whole divided by -2 into 1, which is nothing, plus constant of integration. So f of x will be x plus 1 over -2 will be cancelled out with -2 whole square plus c. Curve is passes through 0, 3, so it's mean y is 3. f of x को y ही कहते हैं and x is 0. So 0 minus 1 whole square will be 1 plus c. So c will be 2. So my f of x, which is my curve, which is my y, is x plus 1 over x minus 1 whole square plus constant of integration। तो ये है जी आपकी इक्वेशन ऑफ कर्व। The tangent to the curve at 0, 3 intersects the curve again at one other point. So let's find the equation of tangent at 0, 3. So as the derivative was given, or f prime of x was given, f prime of x was 1 minus 2 over x minus 1 whole cube. So gradient of tangent will be, put this value of x0 here. So 1 minus 2, 0 minus 1 is -1 cube will be -1. So this will be 3. So equation of tangent will be y minus 3 is equal to gradient into x minus 0. So y minus 3 is equal to 3x. So y is equal to 3x plus 3. This is my equation of tangent. And this meets with the curve. So the curve was, if I remember, this was my equation of curve. So the line is meeting this curve again. Okay. स्टूडेंट, ये पॉसिबल हो सकता है कि कर्व टेंजेंट भी हो और कर्व को मिल भी जाए वापस जाके। हाउ, ये देखें बच्चों, ये हो सकता है कि एक लाइन एक जगह पे टेंजेंट हो, बाद में कर्व को मीट करे जहाँ पे जाके, ऐसे। तो लेट्स सपोज अगर मैं कर्व को टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करता हूँ, तो यहाँ पे टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करें, तो ये ले, एक जगह पे टेंजेंट है और एक जगह पे कट कर रही है कर्व को। तो ये बात आपको पता होनी चाहिए, ठीक है। द टेंजेंट मीट्स द कर्व अगेन एट दीज पॉइंट्स, तो वो कह रहा है ये पॉइंट्स बताएं। सो आप क्या करोगे, आप ये, हाँ, कर्व, ये जो लाइन है इसके, इसको इक्वेट कर दोगे कर्व के साथ। 3x+3 इज इक्वल टू, उम्र बताना कोई मिस्टेक वगैरह हुई तो, x-1 whole square plus 3. Now students, we cannot find x from this, that's why they are asking the specific form. So now we need to convert this into that form. So bring 3, 3 will be cancelled out, x on the other side, so 2x is equals to,
सर 3 नहीं 2 है।
वो थैंक यू, मैं भी कहूँगी 1 कहाँ से आएगा, 2 इधर था ना, अच्छा। तो ये हो जाएगा आपका जी 2x+1 इज इक्वल टू 1 over x-1 whole square. So 2x+1 into x-1 whole square is equal to 1. Just bring 1 on the other side. ये उसने यहाँ तक इसलिए मांगा कि ये A2 का सिलेबस है, ऐसे आगे। We cannot solve a cubic equation in AS, ठीक है? That is why they are just asking for the expression. Verify that x is equal to 3/2 satisfy this equation. So this satisfy का मतलब है ये रिपोर्ट करेंगे, लेफ्ट और राइट साइड इक्वल आ जाएंगे, देख लेते हैं। So 3/2 into 2 plus 1 into 3/2 minus 1 whole square minus 1 equal to 0. So cancel out, 3 plus 1 4. So 3/2 minus 1 will be 1/2 square minus 1. So 4/4 minus 1 equal to 0. So 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So 1, so it means 0 is equal to 0, satisfy हो गया, ठीक है। Then he is saying that and hence find the y coordinate of p. अब हमने p का y कोऑर्डिनेट फाइंड करना है, तो इट्स मींस ये 3/2 आप पुट करोगे कहाँ पे, कर्व के अंदर, ठीक है, कर्व के अंदर या लाइन के अंदर, इट्स अप टू यू, अगेन एट p. सो मैं लाइन के अंदर पुट कर रहा हूँ, तो 3x+3 थी, y is equal to 3x+3. So 3 into 3/2 plus 3. So 9 plus 6 will be 15/2. So point will become 3/2, 15/2. तो ये वो पॉइंट है जी जहां पे आपका टेंजेंट जाके कर्व को वापस मीट करता है। ये वो पॉइंट है जहां पे आपका कर्व जाके, टेंजेंट जाके कर्व को वापस मीट करता है। नेक्स्ट है हमारे पास क्वेश्चन नंबर 10। लुक एट दैट। The diagram shows the points A and B lying on the curve with equation this. Find the coordinates of the maximum point of the curve. तो maximum point तो है students ये वाला, निकालते कैसे हैं? You all know that for maximum point what we will do, we will take derivative and then we will put it 0. So dy by dx is 9 minus 3/2 2x plus 1 whole power 3/2 minus 1 will be 1/2 times 2. 2 will be cancelled out. So 9 minus 2x plus 1 power 1/2 equated 0. So 9 is equals to 2x plus 1 power 1/2. Take its square on both sides. So 81 is equals to 2x plus 1. And then x is equal to, ये मैंने क्या कर दिया, कुछ उम्र क्या मिस्टेक होगी बच्चे?
3 गायब हो गया सर।
बस
3
अभी ना
ओवर 2।
हाँ हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक, ये हो रहा था, ठीक है, बाकी ठीक हो रहा। मैं भी कहूँ 40 कैसे आ गया, वो तो इतना ज्यादा है। तो 3 is equals to 2x plus 1 power 1 over 2. So 9 is equals to 9 minus 1 over 2 will be 4. तो ये आती है जी आपकी x की वैल्यू। Find the coordinates of the maximum point, so you have to find y as well. तो अब ये x की वैल्यू आप क्वेश्चन के अंदर पुट करें, शाबाश। तो y is equals to 9 into 4 minus 2 times 4 plus 1 whole power 3 by 2. So 36 minus 8 plus 1, 9 square. 9 power 3 by 2. 27. So that will be 9. पॉइंट आपके पास स्टूडेंट्स आया है मैक्सिमम 4,9। दिस इज माय पॉइंट, मैक्सिमम पॉइंट 4,9। वेरीफाई दैट द लाइन ए बी इज नॉर्मल टू द कर्व एट ए। कहते हैं कि ए बी नॉर्मल की इक्वेशन है। तो ये बहुत बार पूछा गया बच्चों क्वेश्चन। आप एक काम करो ना, आप, वो कह रहा है कि ए पे नॉर्मल है ना, तो पहले हम क्या करते हैं, हम, क्योंकि हमने डेरिवेटिव तो लिया हुआ है ना, ये डेरिवेटिव हमने लिया हुआ है डी वाई बाई डी एक्स, दिस इज माई डेरिवेटिव। तो डी वाई बाई डी एक्स है हमारे पास 9 माइनस 3 अंडर रूट 2x+1, 2x+1। इस पे ग्रेडियंट ऑफ टेंजेंट क्या आता है, ए के ऊपर, ए की वैल्यू है, ए का एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है, 1/1/2, दैट विल बी 3/2, कॉमा 11/2। सो 3/2 पुट करते हैं इसके अंदर ताकि हमें ग्रेडियंट मिल जाए टेंजेंट का। सो 2 into 3/2 plus 1, so that will be 9 minus 3, root 4 will be 2, so this will be 3. Gradient of tangent is 3 and gradient of normal will be -1/3. Okay, now let's check gradient of AB using formula y2 minus y1. If the gradient of AB is also -1/3, so that means AB is actually normal. So let me, A is 3/2, 11/2, 3/2, 11/2, and B is 15/2, 15/2, and then 7/2, 7/2. Now let's find the gradient. So 11/2 minus 7/2 divided by 5, okay, 3/2 minus 15/2. So obviously this will be 11 minus 7 will be 4 divided by 3 minus 15 will be minus 12. So this will be -1/3. So as you can see that the gradient of AB is same as the gradient of normal. So it's mean AB is also a normal. So AB is normal line at A. Find the area of the shaded region. So to find the area of the shared region, let's find the integral, area integral. What is the area integral? There are multiple ways. Let me write the area integral here. Area integral will be, let's draw the vertical lines between, always draw vertical lines at minimum and maximum points. So these are my vertical lines. You have to find area from under this curve, and then you will subtract the area of this prism. Okay. So we can combine these two things. So 1, 3 over 2, 2. The maximum value of x is 15 over 2. Now, upper curve is your original curve, which is 9x minus 2x plus 1 power 3 by 2. And your lower curve is actually AB. Okay. But we don't know the equation of that line. So just forget about it and subtract the area of prism. And that is, okay, we will subtract it later on. Okay, let's integrate it now. So 9x square minus 2x plus 1 power 5 by 2 divided by 5 over 2 into derivative of inside, which is 2. And the limits are 3 by 2 to 15 over 2. 2 will be cancelled out. 2 will be cancelled out, and 9 times, I'm going to write directly, 9 times 15 square divided by 4. So 2025 over 4 minus bracket 15 plus 1. Students, if you put 15 over 2 here, 2 will be cancelled out. Okay, 16 power 5 over 2. So 1024 divided by 5. This is your upper limit minus lower limit. So 9 times 9 over 4, which is 81 over 4 minus 2 will be cancelled out. So 4 is to power 5 over 2, 32 over 5. So 2025 divided by 4 minus 1024 divided by 5 minus 81 over 4 plus 32 divided by 5. So this is 1438 divided by 5. This is my area, throughout area. Now prism. Half of sum of parallel sides. So parallel sides are these heights. The first height is 11 over 2 and the second height is 7 over 2. 11 over 2 plus 7 over 2. 11 over 2 plus 7 over 2. And the distance between these two heights will be this one. This is 15 over 2 and this is 3 by 2. So 15 over 2 minus 3 by 2 will be your 15 over 2 minus 3 by 2, which will be 12 over. क्या हो गया? Yes. So this will be 6. So 3 times 9, 27 उमर लेट्स चेक द आंसर यार, मार्किंग की में देखो क्या आता है। यही आता है, चेक करो। 1438 divided by 5 minus 27, 260.6. Umar, can you hear me?
जी सर।
अच्छा, मैं ये कह रहा था कि हमने, बेटा मेरे साथ कर रहे हैं, मैं कह रहा हूँ उसका एरिया क्या आता है। एरिया तुम्हारा मिस्टेक होगी है भाई, और बहुत बड़ी मिस्टेक हुई है। एरिया इंटीग्रल तो हमने बिल्कुल ठीक लिखा था। लोअर वैल्यू वाज 3/2 एंड 15/2 में से सब्ट्रैक्ट करना था। अच्छा, देख लेते हैं स्टूडेंट्स। ये तो वो मिस्टेक मैं कर रहा हूँ जो बच्चे मेरे करते होते हैं यार। ये नजर आ रहा है उमर? हम्म। 9x की इंटीग्रेशन क्या होती है? 9x² / 2। बस ये आखिरी क्वेश्चन है, हो जाए तो बस खत्म करें भाई, थक गए हैं। अच्छा, और अब देख लें, दोबारा बार बार नहीं करना, कोई और मिस्टेक ना की हो। 2x+1 3/2 5/2 एंड देन 5/2 डिवाइड किया तो 2 भी हो गया, 2 2 से कैंसिल हुआ, देन अच्छा, देन ये किया एंड ठीक है, ओके। 9/2 times 225 divided by 4, so 202,2025/8 minus, put 2 will be cancelled out, so 16 power 5/2, 16 power 5/2 will be 101024 divided by 5. Lower limit now, so 9/2, 9 divided by 2 times 9/4 will be 81/8 minus 4 is to power 5/2, 32 divided by 5. So 2025 divided by 8 minus 1024 divided by 5 minus 81 divided by 8 plus 32 divided by 5. 100% correct. So this will be 44.6. And then prism. Half of sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides will be 11/2 plus 7/2. That will be 18/2, which is 9, time difference between these two. So 15/2 minus 3/2 will be 6. So 27. उमर, मैं वीडियोस अपलोड कर दूंगा इंशाल्लाह, देख लेना, ठीक है? तीनों पेपर्स मैंने कर दिए हैं। ठीक है बेटा? कल अक्टूबर नवंबर हो जाएंगे। क्लियर है उमर?
जी।
ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज।